What up, guys? GangstaPranksta here, bringing you the weekly wrestling review for I don't know what fucking date it is. This is 2 weeks of review, way overdue. I've just been super busy the past few days. I haven't been able to upload any videos. I really apologize for that. Just, it's Christmas. I've been spending a lot of time with family lately, so that's my excuse. I think it's a good excuse, but I just have not been able to put out any videos. Just like I'm out all day, and then when I come home, I'm just super fucking tired, and I just want to lay down and sleep. So that's why you've seen no videos. I really apologize. I'm gonna do a weekly wrestling review right now. It's 2 weeks of reviews. It's gonna be the week the Slammy RAW was, and the week before that. So let's get into that quickly. First, we got the Raw before the Slammy. Nothing really happened that week. The whole show was based around like Zack Ryder getting #1 contendership for the U.S. title, and then him and Cena had a match, and then Cena won, and then he gave up his WWE title opportunity so Ryder can have a U.S. title match. So that was kind of cool. I enjoyed that Raw. It was whatever. I enjoyed it, to be honest. Next we got the Impact after that. This was the one before Final Resolution. We'll talk about Final Resolution. Okay, let me just talk about it. We got 2 weeks of Raw, 2 weeks of Smackdown, 2 weeks of Impact, 2 weeks of Ring of Honor, Final Resolution, and we got predictions for Survivor Series and Ring of Honor Final Battle. I know Survivor Series, or TLC, it's TLC, not Survivor Series. TLC predictions for that. I know it already happened, but I didn't watch it, so I don't know if you're interested in the predictions anyways. Whatever, I'll give them later in the show, and we got a little bit of news. That's the show. I'm trying to run through this because there's just so much to talk about. So that, the Impact before Final Resolution, nothing really happened. It was just a whatever show. Next we got SmackDown. It was whatever. Nothing really happened on that as well. Nothing really happened on the week before. That's why I didn't do one, and I waited to do one for 2 weeks. So the week before, really nothing happened. Nothing of anything happened. No really big news. Nothing. It was a really boring week. The only good thing was Ring of Honor TV. The week, I don't know. You can see the dates in the title. The Ring of Honor that had Kevin Steen return and had the in-ring segment with Steve Corino, Jim Cornette, Jimmy Jacobs, Kevin Steen's lawyers. That was a really good segment on that Ring of Honor. I really enjoyed that, and it ends with Corino and Kevin Steen gonna have a match at Final Battle. I'll give my predictions for that later. I can't wait for that pay-per-view. Oh my god, that pay-per-view looks so fucking good. I'll talk about it later. Next, we got Final Resolution. First match, RVD versus Christopher Daniels. It was a good match. This whole pay-per-view, it was actually good. My one problem with TNA pay-per-views is whenever the match is always good, but the endings always suck dick. Oh my god, they always do stupid fucking endings on their pay-per-views. Not on this pay-per-view. Nothing was really that stupid. No match was really that bad. I thought everything was good to, pretty good to good. And it was just a good wrestling pay-per-view. So we had RVD Christopher Daniels, good match. RVD wins. Robbie E versus Eric Young, TV title match. Pretty good match. Robbie E wins. Crimson and Matt Morgan versus Devon and the Pope for the tag team titles. Pretty good match. Crimson and Morgan win. Kid Cash versus Austin Aries, X Division title match. Good match. Aries wins. Gail Kim versus Mickey James for the Knockouts title. Pretty good match. Gail wins. James Storm versus Kurt Angle. This was a really good match. They gave it like 20 minutes, and these guys beat the shit out of each other. Really good match. I definitely recommend this. And the main event, which I'll talk about in a second. Next we got Jeff Hardy versus Jeff Jarrett, Steel Cage match. This was a good match. Hardy wins. And last but not least, Robert Roode versus AJ Styles, 30-minute Iron Man match for the world title. It was a really good match. They wrestled for 30 minutes. You don't see that often in wrestling, except if you're talking about Ring of Honor, where the main event is like always at least 30 minutes or high 20 minutes. But here is a 30-minute Iron Man match. It went to tie. They both got 3 pins. I would have liked to seen if they got no pins. You know, the match ended with like neither of them getting a pin, and then it ends the way it ended, where Robert Roode was just running to the outside, running to the inside, trying to waste time on AJ. I would have liked to seen that, but you know, they got 3 pins on each other. I think that kind of made the champion look weak, made Robert Roode look weak. So I would have liked to seen if they both got no pins on each other, and it ended the way it ended. But yeah, so that was it. Next we got the Slammy Raw. I really, really enjoyed this. I thought it was a fun show. We got to see people we haven't seen in a while. The matches that were on the show were good. Actually, there was one match that was just whatever, but it wasn't really a match. Whatever, we'll talk about it. It was just a fun show. I really enjoyed the show. It starts out with Book. Oh, never mind. I take whatever I said back. The first part of the show was pretty atrocious. So it starts out with Booker T and Hornswoggle present the Tell Me I Did Not Something award. JR wins. So, you know, JR wins the award. Michael Cole interrupts, whatever. And, you know, they go back and forth. And Booker T is like, yo, Cole, I bet you won't beat him in a rap battle. So, what? Did you just say JR won't beat Michael Cole in a rap battle? Because I don't want to see a fucking rap battle. Whatever. They have a fucking rap battle. JR forgets what to say. That was legit. He forgot what his lines are and ruined the segment, to be honest. And yeah, and just when you thought it was bad, you know, they rapped, it's like, no, it got worse when Booker T's like, hey, JR, you should do a fucking spin-a-rooney. And then he did a spin-a-rooney, and oh my god. So yeah, the beginning was rough. It was pretty rough. Next we got Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase Sr., the $1 Million Man, not Junior. And Mick Foley come out and they present an award. Holy shit moment of the year. Big Show and Mark Henry win for the suplex. Break in the ring. Whatever. Big Show has a match after that with Wade Barrett. Okay match. Big Show wins by DQ. Next we got the Road Dogg. Comes out to present an award, the Pipe Bomb of the Year. And that was a pretty fitting for him to present that award because he's so good on the mic. Anyways, CM Punk won. He brought out a mannequin, and he said this is supposed to be John Laurinaitis. It's boring like him, and blah blah blah. And that was funny. Next we got Lita comes out and she presents an award for the Divalicious Moment of the Year. Kelly wins. Would have liked to see Beth win because I think she had a really good year, but whatever. So after Kelly wins, Beth comes out and takes the award, and Kelly smacks her in the face. Next, we got Santino Marella and the Bellas come out to present an award for OMG Moment of the Year. Undertaker and Triple H win for something. And then Triple H comes out and he talks about, you know, Undertaker, and then he says he's going to kick Kevin Nash's ass. Next, we got Tony Atlas and David Otunga. You know, Tony Atlas was laughing the whole time, and then they did Trending Superstar of the Year. They have nominees. It's Daniel Bryan, Zack Ryder, Dolph Ziggler, and Cody Rhodes. But to win the match, they have a match, and during the match, you know, whoever trends wins. Ziggler wins the match, but Zack Ryder wins the Slammy, and Ziggler's pissed off, and then he attacks Zack Ryder and takes his Slammy. Next, we got Christian comes out. Nice to see this motherfucker. For Game Changer of the Year. Rock challenging Cena wins, whatever. And, yeah, that was whatever. Next, we got Randy Orton and CM Punk versus Miz and Alberto Del Rio. That was a good match. Miz and Del Rio win. Next, we got Vicky and Goldust. I love Goldust. I love fucking Goldust. He's just so awesome. And they presented A-Lister of the Year. Oh, this is pretty much celebrity involvement of the year. Snooki won. I call fucking bullshit. The Muppets should have won. That Raw was awesome. I love seeing the Muppets. Way better than Snooki. Fuck Snooki. just because she was at WrestleMania? Fuck her. Muppets should have won. Sorry, WWE. I have to call bullshit. Muppets should have won. Anyways, Snooki appears and she's thanks everybody and shit. And next we got Sheamus versus Jinder Mahal. This wasn't really a match. This was what I was talking about earlier. Sheamus just kicked Jinder Mahal in the head and then he left. One of the last things is Rey Mysterio came out and presented Superstar of the Year. CM Punk comes out, but John Laurinaitis accepts it on his behalf. And last but not least, we have Mark Henry versus John Cena. Good match. No one wins because guess who came out? We got Kane. Kane comes back with a weird looking mask. He kind of looked like a Predator. Like if Predator and Darth Vader had a baby. And Jason. If they all had a baby, they had like a threesome. And they had like a baby, that's what the mask would look like. But he chokeslams Cena, and then he pulls off that mask to reveal another mask, and he has his mask back. And I don't know how they're gonna explain him wearing his mask. I find that hard to like explain because he's already had it off for so many years. How are you gonna explain it? Him wearing it again is what I really don't understand. And why didn't he attack Mark Henry, the guy who took him out? Why did he attack John Cena? A lot of explaining to do. I'll have to watch Raw and find out. Maybe they'll give us some answers. Next, we got Impact. Starts out with AJ Styles versus Robert Roode, TNA World Title match. This was a continuation from the pay-per-view because there was really no winner. So, whatever. Pretty good match. Robert Roode wins. Next, we got Scott Steiner and Abyss versus Rob Terry and Hernandez. Pretty good match. Abyss and Steiner wins. Next, we got Kurt Angle comes out. He calls out Sting. He asks for another match. Sting says no because Storm already beat him. And then Angle says he's going to get a match one way or another. Next, we got Zema Ion versus Anthony Nese. Pretty good match. Zema Ion wins. It's about time they start focusing on some other X Division talents, that they signed. Like Anthony Nese. It's about time he fucking debuted. So they're going to have like a series of matches. And the winner gets to be in a Fatal 4-Way at Genesis with Jesse Sorensen, Kid Cash, and Austin Aries. So that should be interesting. I think Anthony Nese is gonna take the series, the whole series. I think he's gonna get the title match. Next, we got Jesse Neal versus Gunner. Okay match. Jesse Neal wins by DQ. After the match, Gunner takes out Jesse Neal. Next, we got Jeff Hardy comes out and he talks about being the #1 contender for the world title. Bully Ray comes out. He talks a bunch of shit. And basically says they're gonna have a match later tonight. That's whatever. Next, we got Robbie E. and Douglas Williams versus Samoa Joe and Magnus. Pretty good match. Joe and Magnus wins. This is another one of the tag team things. Next, we got Devon comes out and tells he calls out D'Angelo Dinero. They go back and forth. Oh, please end this. This and the whole Eric Bischoff and his son thing. I don't know why TNA has such a fascination with fathers and their sons. It's turning on them, whatever. Oh my god, it's so fucking bad. Especially this Devon Pope one. And Devon's kids are like turning on Devon and going with the Pope. Oh, just please end this. It's so fucking brutal to watch. I hate it. I fucking hate it so much. Next we got Tracy Brooks versus Madison Rayne. Pretty good match. Madison wins. There's a backstage segment where Sting fires both Karen and Jeff Jarrett. And last but not least, Jeff Hardy versus Bully Ray. Pretty good match. Hardy wins. After the match, Robert Roode and Bully Ray attack Jeff Hardy and put him through a table. Sting tries to make the save but gets taken out as well. Okay, I've been seeing this for the past couple weeks, and I think my nightmares are going to come true. I think this whole thing with, Robert Roode being such a heel and spitting in Dixie Carter's face and all this shit, I think this is going to lead up to a match between Robert Roode and Sting, where Sting says he's the only one that can take out Robert Roode, and he beats Robert Roode and becomes the world champion again. I think this is going to happen. I hope to God it does not. We don't need to see Sting back in the ring. For fuck's sakes, we don't. Okay, but I see this is where it's headed, whether it be Slammiversary, Lockdown, whatever. I see this is where it's headed, and I fucking hate it. Please don't do a Sting vs. Robert Roode match. Please. Please. Focus on the young talent, goddammit. I don't know, maybe it could be good, maybe not. I don't know. Sting should just stick with what he's doing now. Next we got Smackdown. Josh Matthews interviews Booker T. Booker says he's going to beat Cody at the pay-per-view. Cody comes out. They go back and forth. Blah, 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 blah. First match, Daniel Bryan versus Cody Rhodes. Good match. Cody wins. Alicia Fox versus Natalya. Okay match. Alicia wins. The Usos versus Epico and Primo. Pretty good match. Epico and Primo win. Big Show versus Jack Swagger. Good match. Show wins. Big Show wins. Ted DiBiase versus Heath Slater. Pretty good match. DiBiase wins. Next we got Sheamus versus Jinder Mahal. Pretty good match. Sheamus wins. And last but not least, Wade Barrett and Dolph Ziggler versus Zack Ryder and Randy Orton. Good match. Ryder and Orton win. It was a lot of matches, not a lot of backstage segments and interviews and all that stuff. So it flew by pretty quickly. Next we got Ring of Honor TV. First match, the Bravado Brothers versus Caprice Coleman and Cedric Alexander. Pretty good match. Alexander and Coleman win. Chris Sylvia versus TJ Perkins. Pretty good match. TJ wins. And the All Night Express versus Wrestling's Greatest Tag Team. Good match. All Night Express wins after the Briscoes cost Wrestling's Greatest Tag Team the match. So next, predictions for ROH Final Battle. Oh my god, this pay-per-view looks so amazing. I am so excited, and it's only $15. I feel like I should be paying more. This pay-per-view looks so awesome. I'm about to go through it. First match, Tommaso Ciampa versus Jimmy Rave. Jimmy Rave coming back for another match. Good to see this motherfucker. Haven't seen him in a while. This probably could be an Embassy versus Embassy feud, because, you know, Jimmy Rave used to be a part of the Embassy. Tommaso is now a part of the Embassy, so yeah. Michael Elgin versus TJ Perkins. This should be a good match. The Young Bucks versus Future Shock versus the Bravados versus the All Night Express versus Cedric Alexander and Caprice Coleman. Tag Team Gauntlet match. Winner gets a #1 contendership. This should be good. See, All Night Express already has a world tag team title shot, so I think another team like Future Shock or the Young Bucks are gonna win. But this should be a good match. I love these kind of matches. Roderick Strong versus an unknown opponent. I don't know who it is, to be honest, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, I'd love to see Roderick Strong in a match. Next we got Kevin Steen versus Steve Corino with special guest referee Jimmy Jacobs. We're finally going to see Kevin Steen in a match. How long has it been? It's been over a year at least. Holy shit. Great to see this man. If he wins, I think he's back in Ring of Honor. This is going to be great. El Generico versus Jay Lethal versus Mike Bennett. 3-way for the TV title match. This should be great. Wrestling's Greatest Tag Team versus the Briscoes. This match I'm really looking forward to. And this is for the ROH Tag Team titles. I think the Briscoes are going to win and become the new Tag Team champs. Just because the way Ring of Honor on TV ended, they took out Shelton Benjamin. So I think he's going to be injured in the match, and the Briscoes are going to take advantage of it. But I think it's going to be a great match. And last but not least, Davey Richards versus Eddie Edwards for the world title. This is their third match. They both have a win. Dan Severin's going to be in Eddie Edwards' corner. I think Eddie Edwards is going to turn heel. Well, he's already been turning heel. But I think he's going to go full-fledged heel, cheat to win the title, and be the new world champ. And, oh my god, I'm just so fucking excited for this pay-per-view. It is so good. And I'm going to link it in the description. Go to Go Fight Live. This pay-per-view is only $15. If you remember last Ring of Honor pay-per-view, Best in the World, That thing was really fucking good. So I don't know how they're gonna top the last pay-per-view, but I'm just so excited. This pay-per-view looks nuts. Oh my god, I can't wait to watch and review. Next we got WWE TLC. This pay-per-view just looks whatever to me. First we got Cody Rhodes versus Booker T for the Intercontinental title. I think Booker's gonna win, but he's not gonna win the title. He's just gonna win by DQ. Next we got Dolph Ziggler versus Zack Ryder, U.S. title match. Two things. I think it's about time Zack Ryder is gonna win the title, so that's for sure. And John Cena doesn't have a match that night, so he's probably gonna be in Zack Ryder's corner and help him out. So yeah. Next we got Randy Orton versus Wade Barrett table match. I don't know who the fuck's gonna win. I'm gonna go with Randy Orton though. Next we got Kevin Nash versus Triple H sledgehammer ladder match. So the way this works is a sledgehammer hanging over the ladder. I don't really know how to explain it. I know there's a ladder. It's a ladder match, and on the top of the ladder there's a sledgehammer. Other than that, I don't know how the fuck you win the match. Next, we got Mark Henry versus Big Show in a chair match for the world title. I want to see Mark Henry win and just feud with somebody else. Whether it be Sheamus or Sheamus or Orton. Or have a fucking 3-way or 4-way, Big Show, Orton, Sheamus, Mark Henry. Something different. Let's change this up a little bit. And last but not least, CM Punk versus Alberto Del Rio versus The Miz. 3-way TLC match for the WWE title. This should be a good match. I can't wait for this. Is one of the matches that I'm really excited for. I'm going to go with CM Punk. I think CM Punk is going to keep the title till WrestleMania. I don't know who he's going to have a match with, but I think he's still going to... I think he's going to retain it all the way till WrestleMania and defend it there. So yeah, TLC looks good, but I'm really excited for Final Battle. I really am. TLC just looks like another WWE pay-per-view. Some interesting matches: the sledgehammer ladder match, the table match, the TLC match, the chair match. Just a lot of different things. No Divas title match or no tag team title match. I'd like to see one of those on the pay-per-view. But other than that, it's whatever. Alright, couple news bits, not too much. There hasn't been a lot of news, at least newsworthy news. Jesse Neal is done with TNA. I reported this last time, or a couple weeks ago. Apparently, he's really done with TNA. It's not like he might be done. He's really done. He's gone from TNA. I don't know what he's going to do. He's probably just going to keep wrestling on the independent circuit. Maybe go to Ring of Honor. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Lillian Garcia has returned to WWE and will be the full-time ring announcer for SmackDown. This doesn't really affect me. I don't notice the ring announcing. I don't really care. It's just whatever. So, and Karma is getting married. Yeah, and she has a cool fucking ring. So it's a ring. Think of a ring, and then a wrestling ring on top of that. And there's a diamond in the middle. It is so sick. I'm going to try and find a picture of it and link it in the description so you guys can check it out. But it's a really cool ring, and congratulations to her. You know, she's pregnant, she's getting married, and she's a WWE superstar. So I hope we can see her back early this year. I don't know when she's going to be back, but I'd like to see her soon because I miss her. She's great, and she'll be downloadable content in the WWE 12 game soon. So, yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. Okay, so this was really late, these reviews. I'm going to try and do another weekly wrestling review for the stuff that happened this week. You know, Raw, Smackdown, TLC, Ring of Honor, Final Battle, all that stuff. I'm going to try and get that out by Monday. I'm not really doing anything this weekend, you know. Today's Saturday, the 24th, Christmas Eve. I'm having a family get-together. Tomorrow's fucking Christmas. And, so yeah, Monday is, like, the next time I'll get some time to, like, do this again. So, hopefully you guys can wait till then. I want to thank you guys for watching. I haven't put up a lot of videos. I'll start posting videos regularly sometime Wednesday next week. Just, with Christmas, a lot of family visiting. And I'm going to be out of the house Tuesday. I'm going to be out all day. So hopefully Wednesday or Thursday of next week. I'm going to try and post a weekly wrestling review next week, Monday, December 26th. I'm going to try and get out a video then. I'm going to try and do a WWE/TNA Universe on Christmas Day. I'm going to try. No promises, though. I'll have to do that later in the night. And, yeah, so just I'm not going to be posting a lot because, with Christmas and all. But my plan for the new year is to post a lot more videos, so stick with me. I'm sorry for not posting a lot. And, yeah, so I want to thank you guys. I hope you guys have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all that good stuff. And I hope you guys get everything you want for Christmas. And take care. Be safe. Take care. Be safe. That's about it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys Monday. Take care. Peace out.